Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. So I've been wanting to film this video for a while. You guys always ask me tips on this topic, and it's kind of taken me a little bit of time to really sack up and film this video because it can be a really extremely touchy subject for a lot of people. So first and foremost, I just want to say if this is a really big issue for you, and what I'm saying is not like this happens every so often, if you think this could be something that's actually a problem, I highly recommend just considering reaching out to a doctor, consulting your doctor about this issue, because I don't want anyone to have these type of diet issues where they are just binge eating or not eating enough, and it's becoming a problem and it's something that's actually can be really dangerous for you. So, and if you think this might be a really big issue that you're trying to fight through and work through, definitely consult your doctor, because they will absolutely help you get to a healthy place where you need to be and to fix this big issue that you might be dealing with internally. In a lot of other cases, this might be something that a lot of people do struggle with, because it might not be something that you do every single weekend, but if this does happen, you think everything is thrown off track and everything is going to be ruined. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys 3 different tips to stop overeating on the weekends, what you can do to set yourself up so you're not overeating on the upcoming weekend, or you don't feel like you need to overeat in order to get satisfaction, because I know a lot of times if we are restricting ourselves too much, it's gonna cause some overeating. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to stop overeating on the weekend so you can just enjoy your healthy lifestyle and everything is gonna be okay. So I've been there where I'm so strict during the week, I'm killing it with my meal preps, I'm hitting my macros completely, and then come Friday night or even Saturday, everything goes out the window. I go out to brunch, I go to lunch, dinner, breakfast, and I just go haywire, and I'm like, I want the French toast, I want the mac and cheese, I want that bacon burger, the fries, everything. And that is totally fine. If you want something, you should absolutely settle for your cravings and eat it in moderation. So tip number 1 is you need to figure out why this is happening. Are you being way too strict during the week? Are you saying on Sundays you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want? This is your so-called cheat day. Are you being too strict on yourself? Are you saying you can never have pancakes, you can never have chocolate, you can never have ice cream, you can never have cookies? Are you not eating enough calories during the week, so it makes you starving, and on the weekends you're just screw calories, I'm just gonna eat whatever I want? Are you not having enough variety in your meals during the week? So you need to sit down and really figure out what exactly is the issue during the week that is making you guys go crazy and eat whatever you want during the weekend. What I always recommend, and what really helped me learn more about food, is tracking macros. I know it's not for everybody. I know some people think it's absolutely ridiculous that you have to track literally everything you put into your mouth, but it can honestly show you guys so many different things about food that you didn't even realize. The 1 pancake, the 2 pancakes that you had at brunch on Saturday might not even be that big of a deal. It's what you guys do afterwards, and if you keep binging and if you keep eating whatever you want, that is gonna be where you get yourself in trouble. If you guys have never tracked macros before, I would do your own research on it before jumping into it, but it can be so great for you guys to kind of figure out how food works, what it does for your body, how much you're eating, how much you're supposed to eat, to get you guys to where you guys want to be. So I highly recommend doing research on tracking macros. I track my macros during the week. I'm pretty dang good at it now, so I can pretty much eyeball everything and know how much I'm eating, even on the weekends if I'm going out to brunch or anything like that. But I highly recommend kind of looking into it, dabbling around with it. I use MyFitnessPal. I just personally have always used MyFitnessPal. It's the easiest thing for me. So I would definitely look into that, because a lot of times either you're not eating enough during the week, which causes you to be really hungry on the weekends, and temptations are there and you're just gonna blow up and you're gonna eat everything that you want to. You're restricting yourself too much, so you're only eating whole nutritious foods all the time during the week. You're not allowing yourself cravings, you're not allowing yourself dessert in moderation, which makes you guys blow up during the weekends. I've been there too, it happens, but you need to really figure out what the core issue is that is happening during the week that's making you guys overeat on the weekends. Okay, so once you've figured out tip number 1, what exactly is going wrong, why are you having these urges to overeat on the weekends, there's tip number 2. So when you restrict yourself from certain foods that you absolutely love, you're eventually going to binge. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know I do not like the term diet. I think it has a very, very negative thing to it. I just don't like it. That word really gets to me, you know? When it comes to diets, and the diets that I'm talking about is no sugar, no carbs, no fats, low fat, high carb, low carb, I don't know, just like the different types of diets that you hear everyone doing, I don't like doing it. What I highly recommend every single person do is find a healthy balance within nutrition. And it might be easier said than done. I totally get it. This is all about trial and error. The thing is, when you restrict yourself way too much from the foods that you absolutely love, eventually you're gonna binge and you're gonna want all of it. Here is what I recommend. You need to allow yourself your favorite foods in moderation. So with moderation comes portion control. With moderation comes making sure you're not eating it all the time. So I like to always say 80% of the time I'm focused on whole nutritious foods. So proteins, there's veggies, fruits, healthy carbs, healthy fats. So healthy carbs meaning like sweet potatoes, rice, healthy fats, avocados, nuts, things like that. Things that make you feel good. You wanna make sure you're eating the food that makes you feel good after you eat them. 20% of the time, you are gonna allow yourself your cravings. So maybe if you're anything like me, I crave sweets. I'm not a salty person, I'm a sweet person. But maybe you're a salty person. Maybe you really, really want some chips and salsa. Maybe you just wanna eat popcorn, maybe you want some ice cream, maybe you want cookies, maybe you want brownies, maybe you want, I don't know, maybe you want like a really, really tall glass of ice cold beer because it's been a stressful week. That is okay. Eat the cookie, eat a serving of ice cream, eat a brownie. You know, there are just like so many ways around it. You don't need to binge and eat the whole thing of ice cream. You don't need to eat the whole giant bag of chips. Just allow yourself your craving, and once you're satisfied, stop. With this way of eating, which I call it a way of eating because it's more sustainable and it's like you can do this long term, I don't believe in cheat days. If cheat days work for you, that is great, keep doing cheat days. But I know for me, I would stuff myself full of every sugary thing that I never allowed myself to eat, and then come the next day, I didn't want to get back into my routine and work out and eat healthy because I just felt like crap. I was like hungover from sugar the next day. So cheat days for me are a no-no. I think that if you want something during the week, if you want a cookie, if you want a serving of ice cream, like just do it. But just make sure the other 80% of the time, you're really giving your body the nutrients it needs through whole foods. Woo! Whole nutritious foods don't have to be boring. You can make so many different things. I tell everyone this, I get so many healthy recipes off of Pinterest. If you want like a healthier brownie option, if you want healthier cookies, if you just want like a healthy meal prep idea, I get so many recipes off Pinterest, and that's what allows me to stay on track. I let myself have my cravings, everything in moderation, but a lot of the time, a majority of my days is filled with whole nutritious food. So tip number 3 is you need to get over perfect and you need to aim for good enough. So many people have their minds wrapped around that their diet needs to be absolutely perfect in order to hit their goals, and perfect. I can't have this, I can't have that, I can't eat this time, I can't eat at this point, I can't go here, I can't go there. Like, stop. I feel like so many of us think we only have 2 options. It's either perfect or we're failing. And that is not the case whatsoever. I promise you guys, there is a healthy balance in the middle, and it does take time to find it. It took me a while to find it, but I promise you, you will find it if you keep working at it and you're not so dang hard on yourself. But instead of thinking like, was my diet perfect or did I fail? It's, am I trying my best? Maybe you're out to dinner with your girlfriends or brunch or whatever it is, and you're like, I should probably eat this salad, but dang, this mac and cheese looks pretty dang good. Why don't we compromise? Why don't we get the salad as the entree and then a side of mac and cheese, you know? There is compromise, there is give and take, as long as you are doing well 80% of the time with your nutrition. That 20% is not gonna ruin your progress, and you need that 20% in order to stay sane. If you told me I couldn't have ice cream when I wanted it, I would just... When you're so strict and when you're trying to be that perfect person eating the perfect meals 24/7, it's just unrealistic and you're gonna binge, and no one wants that crappy feeling at the end of the weekend like, wow, I just ate everything I wasn't supposed to eat all weekend and now I have to meal prep for my week ahead and just eat 100% perfect because I didn't do well over the weekend. Like, I don't want anyone's mindset to be like that, because there is give and take. There is flexibility within this dieting lifestyle that I always talk about. 80%, 20% ice cream. If, whoops, you messed up, you ate, I don't know, you ate the whole thing of French toast and dumped that syrup all over it, that is okay. What you can do is you pick yourself up, you accept it. It was dang delicious, wasn't it? It was pretty dang good and so worth it. And your next meal, you just have a healthier meal. You just get right back into it. Don't let one weekend, don't let one meal ruin everything, because it doesn't. Like, one bad meal does not make you fat, just like one good day of eating and exercising does not make you skinny. It's all about consistency, it's all about balance. Find your balance, stay consistent, enjoy your dang life, have your mimosas with your girlfriends, but also eat your salads and your chicken and your sweet potatoes and enjoy your life. I hope this made sense. So like I said, there is a healthy balance for everybody. You just have to find your own healthy balance. You have to really figure out what the main issue is. Why are you overeating on the weekends? Why are you feeling like you need to shove your face with all these unhealthy foods that you've been craving all week? Like, you need to figure out where the disconnect is, and you need to start bringing together that disconnect so you can move forward and continue to better yourself. I actually enjoy choosing the healthier options because it just makes me feel better, but then I always allow myself my cravings because your girl's gotta have some ice cream every so often. There's moderation in everything. You will find your healthy balance. Figure out what the problem is. Do the 80-20 rule. Flexible dieting is so amazing. Try to track macros if you can, because you learn so much about food. And honestly, you can count that ice cream towards your carbs and then use those extra carbs towards your workout tomorrow. Booty gains. I really hope this video was helpful and I hope it made sense. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions about this, just drop them in the comments box down below. I am more than happy to help. If this video has helped you in any way, let me know in the comments box down below. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel so you never miss a video with me ever again. Okay, see you guys next time.